Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Comedy Central and Paramount Pictures canceled the Workaholics movie, so we're making one in our backyard. Hit us up, Adam DeMamp. We want it. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday Morning Cartoons is here with the greatest podcast you'll ever hear. I'm Doug. That's Ray. I'm talking the two best Little League coaches ever. I'm talking D1 athletes we're producing on here, dog. I'm talking basketball, football, and baseball. I'm talking D1 athletes. Y'all got a problem with us? Add us if you want. We're Little League championship contenders. What's up with it? I'm Doug. He's Ray. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons.
We went to school together. We're like the same age, and you will tell me a story about a drunken street brawl or something you got in Mansfield, and I'm just like, how did we have such different high school experiences being in this such a small circle?
Yeah,
and you have completely crazy fucking stories about.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you have like 3 different times Gunner whooped somebody's ass and like traumatized them for life.
Oh,
like, ready to go.
Oh,
it is crazy to me how
100%.
different fucking, like our Venn diagram of high school stories. When we get to telling stories, it's just old gym hoops.
When Ray would be at church camp giving testimonies or helping younger people, I was doing some nasty things that the Lord was not approving of.
It blows my mind sometimes. You're like...
I'm like, oh yeah, this one time
I got head in the prayer garden, and you're like, I'm when? Why? Like, what the fuck?
Man,
no idea. Thought we were doing a great job keeping an eye on you guys.
Oh, you did. You absolutely did. You guys kept a great job keeping a great eye on everyone.
Anyway, speaking of Mario and Chris Pratt, if, and I'm being very serious, if Chris Pratt plays Booster Gold, I will. There's been talks of people keep asking if he's going to come to the DCU now that Guardians 3 will be over, like wrap it up. And he's just like, yeah, if James Gunn wants me, man, I'll come do whatever. And people are like, Booster Gold.
Here's
and
the
I'm
thing.
just like,
He does not deserve it.
Fuck no.
You know who does? Here's a couple people that might deserve it. Zac Efron.
Please. Yeah.
That's
Give me
not
Zach.
Because
Zac Efron.
He's an incredibly talented actor. His non-rom-coms and Disney movies have shown that. Even some of his romantic movies, they give the enough definition in his characters that he plays and portrays. They're fantastic. Him, the dude who plays, can't even think of his name anymore. Glenn Powell. That's his name. That gorgeous motherfucker. Couldn't tell you what the fuck he's from off the top of my head right now, but he deserves it. That'd be a solid one where he's a very like charismatic, like how could you not like me? I think Chris Pratt is more of a Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner, where everyone's like, I fucking can't stand him.
Yeah, because that's definitely Chris Pratt right now.
You know what I mean? It's either that or Brie Larson.
No one is fucking excited about Chris Pratt being in something, man.
Bro,
like
it's a little bit of a problem. So James Gunn is bringing Blue Beetle, hopefully, but I hope a post-credit scene is the Blue Beetle. We haven't seen Ted yet. Okay.
No.
Here's my logic. It's either A, he's hiding so he doesn't have to fight his sister because she's evil.
Yeah.
B, he died and you'll see a flashback of him.
Yeah, Simon.
With no
Maxwell Lord.
Yeah, or with no remnant, where in this timeline he doesn't meet Booster. Or number 3, he was missing. Post-credit scene, he comes back from the future with Booster Gold.
Time traveling with Booster.
That's what
I'm thinking too. Yep. He's off fucking with Booster
boom, and then that's your first introduction into Booster Gold.
Yep. I mean, it's with the fucking, Blue Beetle, it's like a guaranteed Booster Gold in credit scene. Like, it's almost guaranteed.
I waited all fucking day to see you for this. Oh, dude.
It just makes fucking sense. And you're goddamn right. Like, they're either, I don't know, it would be crazy if they showed in the Blue Beetle Ted Cord getting shot in the fucking head by Maxwell Lord. That would be crazy to show. I hope to God he's off doing whatever with
I hope
Booster.
He's missing. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or he's like, you know how in Megamind, you watch that animated movie, Megamind, where Will Ferrell plays the villain?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Of course I have. I'm not a savage. The villain or the hero goes into hiding.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be Mega Man or whatever.
What if
whatever.
Ted Cord feels some type of like I'm not a real hero type of thing because he's not chosen by the Scarab.
Right, never used the Scarab.
Right, so he has all these tools, but what if he's like
Yeah.
I'm just like a shitty? What if he needs like a whole fucking like reality check to an extent?
That's true.
Like a pep talk. I really want a fucking post credit scene with Booster Gold, dog, and it just being like, you know what I mean, like hold your applause, and then he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then that's how it ends, or something like that.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah.
But also,
let me ask you something
about
Blue Beetle.
Okay.
All right. So it's a Hispanic
Yes.
flick, Jaime Reyes, or
Yes.
whatever. How do you feel as Hispanic about George Lopez being like?
Okay.
Is that pandering or is that like representation?
It makes me so fucking happy.
Good. Okay.
George Lopez has been the father and or uncle to every person probably 29 and under for easily over a decade.
Yeah,
probably 2 decades, because the George Lopez show came on in the 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You woke...
Iconic.
The memes
song.
alone of you waking up in the middle of the night to... Dun, 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 dun,
Fucking
dun,
incredible.
dun, dun.
Yeah. Universal experience.
Yeah, I have actual uncles that used to look like George Lopez in the movie. You know, like I have tios that talk like him. Like, you know, I have tios that wear the fucking high top boots with the knee high socks for no reason.
Yeah.
Not cholo, because they still have the red and blue stripes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Where they're
It's
hard
foods.
workers. They're just wearing shorts, and that's all they had today. You know, like it's a huge accomplishment for just the Hispanic and Latino community. It almost brought like a tear to my eye. Like, don't get me wrong, like seeing Miles Morales is cool and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he's still animated. Like it's not
Yeah.
as important to me. Like seeing like the nerdy kid or like the dork get the girl. Like that's always been exciting for everyone, you know, because everyone can relate to getting the girl next door, this and that nature. You know what I mean, or the loser winning in the end. But now I finally get to see someone that represents my culture and my family and things of that nature. You know what I mean? It genuinely, like it almost brought a tear to my eye. Like I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
You give me chills listening to you.
Like all as a kid, like all we wanted to do was be Spider-Man and do all this and that. But like the second Jaime became Blue Beetle, I don't give a fuck about the Blue Beetle character in the slightest. But my morals and principles alone, I have to respect it, and I have to love it. You know what I mean? It's something that means the absolute world to me. Also, yes, guys, I am Hispanic. I forgot that like the podcast.
Yeah, I
won't know that.
we get a lot of hate comments saying you two white motherfuckers, but you know, we're really
yeah.
I'll show you
my
my
bad.
fucking card. But
Sorry, dude. Yeah, Ray has an actual Native American card, and I'm like, what?
my mom's on the council, bro.
Like my grandmother came across the border. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway,
Dude, I'm so excited for Blue Beetle. Like, it's gonna do so good with like, it's not in the same boat that Shazam is in, because like Shazam and shit, like no one cares about Shazam or Black Adam, but Young Justice, Blue Beetle, and the Invasion season, like it births like a whole fucking generation of Blue Beetle fans. You know,
it's also side note. I don't like the voice for the Blue Beetle movie. The girl.
Oh, the robot? Yeah. I wish it was the same as the Young Justice one.
100%.
Yep, I had that same fucking thought. Because it's just like Siri. It's just like Siri.
Yeah, and it's not even as cool and as responsive as Tony Stark's.
Yeah.
Before it was Jarvis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it was the girl at first. It's
gonna be so fucking.
It's gonna be absolutely fucking incredible.
Oh, and it's gonna lead into Booster Gold.
And we don't care about Aquaman.
Aquaman does come out.
Yeah.
Oh, the Flash does too.
There it is.
I'd already put out the Flash too.
We'll get into that later. We're talking about we're not talking
yeah.
about Ezra Miller's bitch ass right now. We're talking about Jaime Reyes, baby.
Let's keep it on Jaime.
Man, it's an absolute fucking
dude. I'm hoping Blue Beetle like opens the door to a Static Shock movie, because
Michael B. Jordan's apparently still producing it.
Well, he's producing a Black Superman movie, or something. I haven't heard anything else about like a.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm hoping though, like, because I remember when Disney first did, they really drug their feet on doing the Black Panther movie because they were like worried about a non-white lead.
And it's one of the greatest Marvel movies that they've made so far. You know what I mean?
And I'm not saying DC's like in the same boat with how they feel about shit, but it's like
it's almost like they are. If they could just pay attention.
If Jaime can carry $1 billion movie,
man.
like Virgil
Bro.
could like that could be the
100%.
I mean,
Like,
Jesus Christ.
I don't even care about the kid being from Stranger Things being Miles Morales. Let him be Static Shock. You know what I mean? Let him get some fake dreads, and even not even have the dreads yet. Maybe who knows? I don't care. Give him a little fade. Give him a flat top like Hey Arnold's best friend or Amon Shumpert back in 2014. You know what I mean?
Marge Simpson.
Dude, who cares?
Yeah. A Static Shock movie would be the biggest DC movie ever, I think.
100%. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another incredible episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. I'm Doug. He's Ray. Blue Beetle's gonna be incredible. And I cannot wait for the rest of this and what it stores for us. So we'll see you guys very, very soon. Be safe. Drink lots of water. And please, James Gunn, be better than Marvel.